Scorpio, you have a really, really beautiful reading. I'm just letting you know that I do talk for about 30 minutes before the reading. So if you are just interested in the reading, you're going to want to fast forward about 25-30 minutes. Okay? I just wanted to let you know that in the beginning. I did talk a lot about 2020 and affirmations and going into 2021. All right? If you're not interested in hearing that, you may want to fast forward 30 minutes. With that being said, I did forget to ask you guys to comment below and like the video. So if you don't mind, please comment below and like the video, okay? Comment below and like the video. Thank you. I have the hiccups, Scorpio. Welcome to yet another reading. Yes, I am back in my space. But my daughter is watching her Disney cartoon. So you guys may hear that in the background. All right, there's not really much I can do about it. I'm going to get into the disclaimer, and then I have something I want to say about 2020, and then we're going to get into your reading, Scorpio. If you want to fast forward this part, I would suggest fast forwarding about 15 to 20 minutes, okay? So first and foremost, welcome to your December reading. I am a mom, okay? I do have a bit of a potty mouth, so Scorpio, if that's going to offend you, hard left, okay? All the information about me is in the description box below. If you are interested in a personal reading, it's on sale right now, $25 for 4 questions. And in return, Scorpio, you get about like a 20 to 30 minute reading back, okay? Depending on your questions and how much spirit gets into each one of those questions, okay? I think that's it. Is that it? Can't help but feel like I'm missing something, but at the same time, it's like I don't have it written down, so I probably am. So I wanted to talk about 2020 for a minute. We are less than a week away from the new year. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. I think I have made it through quite possibly the worst year of my life. And then December, it's like astrology-wise, I knew that December I was in, and everybody, honestly, everybody was kind of 222. Astrology-wise, I knew that everybody was kind of in for a fucking tough ride in December because everything you didn't get out throughout the entire year, all the karma that you didn't burn off throughout the entire year, all the lessons that you needed to learn that you did not learn throughout the entire year. December is the month that you are going to freaking learn those lessons, burn that karma, okay? I knew going into December it wasn't going to be the greatest month, but I also came into December with like, okay, you know, whatever is going to happen is for my greatest good, and I'm going to, you know, when shit happens, like, I'm going to fucking cry about it and be a little asshole for like a day, and then I'm going to put my big girl panties on and I'm going to move on, right? And I was thinking today, you know, how can I use what's transpired this year for me to help other people, and what lessons can I learn this year that I won't be taking into the following years of my life, right? What did I learn that I can teach other people and that I can, you know, take into the next year? And I think some of the things that I learned was, you know, personal accountability. That's one of the things I learned, Scorpio. Personal accountability is a big one, okay? I've always been somebody who has been super accountable for not only my actions, but even others. Like, I've never had a problem in that area. The problem I had was taking responsibilities for others' actions and somehow blaming myself for that. So I've had to kind of learn, you know, okay, this happened, but I'm not going to take responsibility for it. That's this person's karma to burn off. It happened to me. What am I going to learn from it and move on, right? Other things that I did need to hold myself accountable for, I did, as hard as it fucking was. I had this thing in my life about, like, stability, you know? I really, really like stability because when I was a young girl, I didn't have a lot of it. So whenever I feel like the carpet is, like, literally pulled from underneath my feet and I fall, I have big issues with that, you know? I have really big issues with that. I've had to work on that big time, okay? And yesterday, last night at like 1 o'clock in the morning, I got messages that I received like a $500 charge back. You know what though, Scorpio? I take responsibility for that shit. And here's the reason why. 555. I knew when I sold this person this music back in August that they were already being problematic before they even purchased from me. They were already being problematic. And I said in my head, don't sell to this person because if they're problematic already and they haven't even purchased from you, they're going to be a real pain in the ass afterwards. Okay? But I seen dollar signs. All right? I seen dollar signs. And I didn't listen to the universe. And I went ahead and I sold this person my entire library of music. Of course, they started nitpicking at everything, wanting custom shit done, and I was like, I'm not doing any custom stuff unless you pay me for it. The terms were laid out on the table before you purchased. What happened was I blocked that person because they were causing me problems. And I said, I'm not going to allow you, 707, I'm not going to allow you to cause issues in my life, and I'm going to block you. So I blocked this person. And here we are in December, and I receive a $500 chargeback on Christmas Mother effing Day. Well, actually, I guess technically speaking, Scorpio, it was 1 o'clock in the morning the day after Christmas. So technically speaking, it wasn't Christmas, right? But I freaking went into a paranoia. I was like, every single freaking time I pick myself up and I stand up and I feel like, you know, okay, I've got my emotions in check. I've got my, you know, my mind in check. I've got my finances in check, or, you know, I'm getting there. It's like the rug is pulled out from underneath my feet and I fall on my fucking face. And then it's like I have to pick myself up all over again. And I went through it today. I went through it today. I have not been in the best mood, okay? But, you know, I said, I really need to turn this around because, quite frankly, Scorpio, the only person who can turn around like a shitty situation is you. Nobody else can do it. Especially if it's a lesson you need to learn or karma you need to burn off. Okay? There's nobody who can learn that lesson but you. Nobody. Okay? You have to, you know, do the necessary grieving, do the necessary crying, okay? Lay in bed for a few hours, or, you know, if you need to, an entire day. If you have that luxury. I don't have that luxury. For me, it was like I slept in until 11. I took a bath, and then I just, by that point, I was like, I have to get myself in a better place. And so I did. I don't have the luxury of laying in bed for days at a time. And so I got myself in a better place. And I said, you know what? Actually, this is not going to hurt me. I'm going to fix it. And it will be fixed in the next 2 weeks. And I said that. And I'm going to hold myself accountable to it. Okay? There's 10-10. There's no reason in crying over spilled milk. The milk is already spilt. The damage has already been done. I need to move on. Is this karma? Burning off karma? Possibly. Is this a lesson? For sure. Do I take accountability? Abso-fucking-lutely. Okay? Now, there's some things that have happened, a lot of things that have happened to me this year that I feel like, you know, well, I'm not going to say a lot. There were a few things that have happened to me this year that I feel was not my fault. And people were messing with me. And instead of retaliating, I said, you know what? I'm going to allow the universe to take care of it. Because if there's anything I learned, Scorpio, number 2, okay, number 1, hold yourself accountable. Number 2, don't retaliate. If there's one thing, 11-11, if there's one thing I've learned this year, it's that the universe is intelligent, okay? And for everything that somebody does to you or you do to another person, the universe is keeping tabs on that. You don't need to do anything. The universe will take care of it for you. Okay? I have hiccups, you guys. The universe is going to take care of it, okay? That's for damn sure. I know not everybody believes in karma, but after this year, I absolutely believe in karma. Okay? I'm not perfect. I am a good girl. I haven't done anything like super, super bad in my life, okay? But I'm not perfect, all right? I feel like there's like this calling, you know, in 2020 for a lot of us who have like a lot of the light workers that have like higher missions on Earth, whatever that mission is. I don't know what my mission is. I don't know yet. But it's like, if you have a calling, you know, even if you don't know what that calling is yet, it's like, I feel like, you know, so many of us this year, and when I say so many of us, I mean light workers, people who were sent here to change humanity. It was a tough year for us, okay? It was definitely a tough year for us. But take some time before the new year to look at everything you've been through. Reframe everything, Scorpio. Reframe it. Okay, find the positive in everything. Like, I have really gone through some shit this year, all right? An unbelievable amount of fucking heartache, okay? The rug pulled out from underneath my feet, my stability fucked with, everything. Everything. But I think how I have reframed it is I've gone through every situation. I've said, here's a lesson I took out of this. I reframed it with something positive. Like today with the situation with the person who charged back. They still have my music, Scorpio. And they're going to be able to use it for whatever it is that they want to use it for. And you know what I said? I hope that if they have a family, that music makes this person enough money to be able to sustain his family with financial abundance. And I'm leaving it alone. I mean, of course, I'm going to contact PayPal and fight it. And I hope that I'm on the winning end of this. But if there's one thing I've learned this year, it's that not everything goes in your favor. Although, you know, no matter how positive you are about it, no matter how much you manifest a positive outcome, sometimes it's just not meant to be. And you have to be okay with that. Okay? Better days are coming. Move forward. 15-15. Move forward, Scorpio. It is so important to keep moving forward, because as much as 2020 has really pushed so many of us to our limits, I have faith that 2021 is going to be a year of blessings. And if you did burn off all your karma in 2020, Scorpio, and you did learn all the shitty lessons you needed to learn, then as long as you do everything from here on forward with pure intentions, then you will not be gathering, okay, any more karma to burn. You know what I'm saying? If that's and damn it, that's the third lesson, or the fourth, I don't know where we're at, the third or fourth lesson I've learned this year is that once you've burned off that karma, man, no matter how bad you want to retaliate, don't fucking do it. Okay? Trust me, I wanted to stick my Scorpio tail up a few people's asses. Okay? Like, shove that Scorpio tail right up the ass. Okay? Because I was, I have had it with a few people. But like my mother used to say when I was growing up, 2 wrongs don't make a right. Let the universe take care of that shit. 1717, that's money for somebody. Okay? The 5th thing I've learned this year, 5th or 4th, whenever you go through something horrific like that, take time to grieve and don't feel shameful about it. If you write a 10-page venting status update on Facebook, don't feel ashamed about it. Move on. Okay? Get it out. Cry. Grieve. Hug your teddy bear. That's what I do. I hug my teddy bear. That was a little embarrassing. I shouldn't have said that, but I did anyway. Hug your teddy bear, cry, scream, okay, whatever it is you do. I remember reading something on Facebook. Oh, and then move forward. Okay, do not stay in that energy. Don't stay in that energy. Don't stay in that energy. Don't stay in that energy, Scorpio. As hard as it is, I know it's hard, but we have the power to change it around in our mind. And that's like the 6th thing I've learned, is the power of being able to change your mindset after something so drastic happens, right? I'm still learning that one just a little bit, but I have come a long way this year. Okay, it used to be that the smallest thing, I mean the smallest things used to set me off. And now for the most part, like I will only allow it to affect me if it's like really, 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 really big. And if it's really, really, really big, 1919. If it's really, 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 really big, I will only allow it to affect me for a few hours. And then I'll get it all out. I'll get the tears. And then I will, I won't allow myself to stay in that vibration. Like, I move on. Okay? Trying to think. Oh, there's this thing I seen on Facebook, something my friend posted, and many of you have probably seen this, but it was like the most spiritual transformations don't take place on the yoga mat. They don't take place in meditation. They don't take place when things are ooey gooey, soft and chewy, you know? And yes, I stole that line from another YouTuber because I like it. But it's like serious spiritual transformation happens in depression, in the tears, in the laying in bed alone by yourself, not knowing how you're going to move on. Okay? That's when spiritual transformation takes place, because you're able to go into those feelings and those wounds. You're able to say, what is it I need to release? What is it I need to learn? You know, it's different for each of us. For me, it's through clearing my chakras. Okay? But keep moving forward, Scorpio. Don't look back. Okay, we're not happy back there. Keep moving forward. All right? 21:11 and 21:12. There's a really amazing blessings coming to all of us, Scorpio. Just hang in there. Hang in there, okay? And that's what I've learned. I wanted to pass that on to you guys. I felt it was imperative. You know, it's imperative. It is imperative. When you have a story to tell, that you tell it. Because there are other people who are living that same story and they're ashamed of it and they're afraid of it. There's nothing to be ashamed of or afraid of, Scorpio. All right? Your story is your story. And there's nothing keeping you from waking up tomorrow and being a completely different person with different intentions. Okay? And 2222. Gosh, we're seeing a lot of numbers already, huh? Anyway, so when I took my bath this morning, I had these, you see these photos and stuff behind me? I have these photos on my mirror in the bathroom. And if I'm being honest, I put them on my mirror when I moved in like, what was it, like March or April I moved in here? I put them on my mirror clear back in March or April. And I have, for fucking real, have not read that shit since then. Like, I just posted it on there with the intention to read it every day, and I just never did. I was soaking and thinking about, you know, how I was going to change this around and how I was going to move forward. I kept being drawn to these two messages. I kept being drawn to these two messages. And I wanted to read them for you, Scorpio, in hopes that if you're going through some of the same trials that I am this year, maybe you can get a message out of it too, okay? The first one, when God gives you a new beginning, don't repeat the same old mistakes. Whoops, sorry. When God gives you a new beginning, don't repeat the old mistakes. Okay? Don't repeat the older mistakes, Scorpio. Don't do it. All right? The second one I was being drawn to, like, a lot. Like, these are the two that I was being drawn to the most, right? You're entering a new season where everything will start to go your way. It's time. October, you're hurting me. It's time. You had enough lessons. You did the work. You overcame so much. You believed even when it was hard to. Okay? That line out of this whole motherfucking thing resonates like a bitch. Okay? You believed even when it was hard to. You never gave up. You pushed through it all. Now it's your turn to receive in a major way. Have faith. Move forward. Allow this year to finish out. Reframe all of the negative things that happened. Move forward in a better light, Scorpio. Okay? All right, so I know I've taken up 25 minutes of your time, and that was not my intention. Although when I get to talking, I tend to talk a lot. Okay? Which is weird because I'm actually really shy in real life. But it's like on social media and YouTube, it brings out the chatty Cathy in me. So anyway, Scorpio, that's all I wanted to say. I hope that, you know, I hope that that helped you, okay? 25:55. I'm going to go ahead and pause this video. I'm going to get my daughter in bed, and I'm going to get the tarot cards out, and we're going to go ahead and get started, okay? I love you guys, and thank you for listening to my malarkey, and I'll be back, okay? Feet. Okay. All right, get your feet out. Thank you. Scorpio, while I'm shuffling your cards, I also just wanted to say, okay, the Fool and the Sun. That's a good sign. This is going to be a good reading. I claim it, period. Because that's the only thing I'm going to accept is a good reading. Another thing I wanted to say, Scorpio, is I wanted to give you two resources that really help me when I'm struggling. Okay, number one is affirmations, and number two is gratitude. Okay? I read a meme once that said, fear and stress and anxiety cannot live in a grateful heart. And that is so true. So when you find yourself being a negative Nancy, like I found myself being a negative Nancy this morning and this afternoon, I started counting my blessings, and I was like, okay, things really aren't as bad. Like, things just really aren't as bad, you know? Things like that will happen, and especially when it happen, like when it has to do with my stability, I freaking go into a paranoid panic. But it's like gratitude puts it all in perspective. You know, gratitude really puts it all into perspective. So just, you know, go take a bubble bath if you can't, if you have a bathtub, Scorpio, or, you know, lay on in bed after you're done crying. Just start listing all the things that you're grateful for, you know, over and over and over again if you have to. If there's only like 5 things you're grateful for, which, come on, you can find more than that. But if there's only 5 things you're grateful for, just keep saying them over and over and over again until you start to feel better. Another thing that has really, really helped me is affirmations, man. Affirmations. Affirmations literally create your life, okay? Nobody can tell me jack fucking shit about that. Like, affirmations create your life. And I will just literally sit there when I'm in a negative Nancy mood, and I will just I will write down like 5 or 6 affirmations that I need to hear in that moment, and I will keep it in my pocket, or I'll write it on my hand so that all day long I'm pulling the paper out, or I'm seeing it on my hand and I'm saying them over and over and over and over and over. I literally took like a 2-hour bath today. Like, I took a bath that was so long that by the time I got out of the water was actually cold. And the entire time I was in there, it was just affirmations, 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 gratitude, 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 gratitude. Okay? Constant. Constant. I did not stop. I didn't stop. I just kept going and kept going and kept going and kept going. And I tell you what, I came out of that bathtub in a whole different mind frame, mindset, okay? And so Scorpio, as corny as it sounds, okay, gratitude and affirmations really do work. So if you find yourself in a shitty situation or being a negative Nancy, all right, and you want to change it around, affirmations and gratitude will really help you, all right? So I hope I've helped you with that, Scorpio. Let's go ahead and get into your reading. I've got the Sun here and the Fool. So what this tells me is that better days are coming, which, yay, I like to hear that. The Fool is all about new beginnings. Okay, that could mean anything for you, Scorpio. New beginnings in love, new beginnings in finances, new beginnings in everything. And I'm actually feeling really, really good about this reading, Scorpio. I feel like there's new beginnings coming for you. Okay, I'm going to claim that. There's new beginnings coming for me too. I'm going to claim it right now. I'm going to claim it. Okay, so, you know, the Fool, new beginnings, the Sun, okay, whatever is transpiring right now in your life, Scorpio, if you are going through a hard time, the universe is saying that better times are coming. Not every Scorpio is going through a hard time. I've talked to a lot of you who are doing fucking phenomenal this year. Like, so many of you are doing so well, you know, financially, mentally, physically, and in your love life. Like, so many of you are doing so well. So for those of you who are doing really, really well, again, the Sun, I pulled the Sun again. For those of you who are doing well, okay, this is just confirmation that it's going to keep going good for you. Like, it's not going to end, okay? Okay, so for those of you who, 3131, there's a lot of energy behind this reading. Scorpio, for those of you who have had a really amazing year, okay, Ace of Cups. First of all, congrats. Second of all, it's going to continue on for you, okay? It's going to continue on for you. Oh! I just dropped the cards. I'll be right back. Okay, so Scorpio, I've got the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck, and then the two cards that flew out on the floor is the Ten of Cups and the Four of Wands, okay? The Four of Wands is all about soulmate energy. For some of you who have been in a relationship for a while, this is engagement. Honey, can you put that back, please?
Mommy, he doesn't want.
For some of you, it's like they're at 32. You know, some of you may have a family that you started or are going to start in 2021. And the Wheel of Fortune is behind that. The Wheel of Fortune is behind the Ace of Cups. Okay, these are all really good cards, Scorpio. I'm not going to take them because I haven't asked yet. Something really, really big is coming in 2021. Like, I'm picking up soulmate energy. I'm picking up, you know, abundance. I'm picking up a fresh start, a new page. All right, so many of us are happy to hear that. For those of you who don't need a fresh start or a fresh page, this is just confirmation that things are going to continue to go your way, okay? Things are going to continue to go your way. 33. My God, this reading has a lot of energy behind it. Pay attention to the messages, Scorpio. What messages do you have for Scorpio, Spirit? Yeah, I've got the World. The Two of Cups just came out here in the Chariot. Oh my God. Okay, so I'm not going to take those because they fell out with a ton of other cards. But I'm picking up here intuitively that's, you know, movement towards the life you want, movement towards the dream life, movement towards like that happy life, movement towards that family life, movement towards that soulmate, movement, you know, towards happier new beginnings, movement towards a whole new, again, fresh page in your life. It also means like karma has been burned off. You are free now. Okay? You are literally free. Okay? The lessons have been learned.
Mommy.
Now that doesn't mean that you're not going to continue learning lessons throughout your life. Okay? That would be inaccurate. But the lessons will not be as hard. Okay? Please don't take this off again, my love. Okay? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, for those of you who have started businesses or, you know, new, you know, entrepreneur type goals, okay, that's going to be taken off this next year. All right. Judgment, yeah. Judgment is reversed here. The end of karma. I just fucking said that. The end of karma, man. It's like the end of karma, okay? It's like you've burnt it off, all right? I feel like you're not a bad person here, Scorpio, but nobody's perfect. You may have handled situations inappropriately, okay? You may have handled situations recklessly even, and this year has been a year of like burn off, okay? That's part of the reason why for those of you who have had a horrific year, you know, this year needed to happen. Wake-up calls needed to happen. Lessons needed to happen. Karma needed to be burned off. Okay? Uh-oh. You know, it needed to be burned off, Scorpio. And the judgment reversed. Oh my God. Did you hear her say that? Oh, she didn't learn that from me. Not at all. It's okay, Mom. You don't have to pick it up.
Yeah.
You want to pick it up?
Yeah.
Okay. This is like a new start for you. And what Spirit is saying here is that this is such a new, beautiful start, okay? Again, there's a warning from Spirit here, okay? When God gives you new beginnings, don't repeat the old mistakes. Honey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm doing a video. Don't worry about it. Just leave them down there. Can you just leave them down there?
No.
Okay. Lead life with a pure heart and good intentions.
Mommy.
And not that you haven't been doing that. It's just that maybe some situations... Yeah, what is that?
No, he'll tell.
Maybe there were some situations that you didn't necessarily handle properly. You know, possibly out of fear or regret or, you know, whatever you were struggling with at the time. Okay? It doesn't matter what the excuse is. Take ownership of it and move forward. Okay? Can I have... Yeah, I'm picking up a very, very beautiful year for Scorpio. Very, very beautiful year. Okay? The end of the tears is what I'm hearing. Okay? So that's good to hear for those of us who have had a year full of tears. Oh my God. Like, you have to laugh at it a little bit, Scorpio. Like, you have to, you know? You have to laugh about it a little bit, because if you can't laugh at the shitty things that happen to you in life, Like, what are you doing? You know? The Page of Swords. I feel like that's incoming news. Okay, that's either that, you know, that phone call you've been waiting for, that text you've been waiting for, the email you've been waiting for. It's that job coming in. It's that settlement coming in. It's that money coming in. Okay, it's that court case ending in your favor. All right, that's the news. But I feel like it's good news. The Page of Swords sometimes, and I'm just going to say this because it's not going to be relevant for all of us. However, it is going to be relevant for some of you. The Page of Swords sometimes can be like, you know, incoming news that isn't necessarily what you want to hear, but ultimately it is still good news. So it's like, you know, hey sis, you won that court case, all right? But there are some reparations you have to pay, right? Or, hey sis, you won the court case, but, you know, here's your $3,000 attorney bill. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like good news, but there's just a little bit here that you don't necessarily like, but it's not a deal breaker, and ultimately you're still happy here, okay? So this is good news. Not all of you are going to have that little bit of like the, you know, just that little bit of bad. Not all of you are going to have that little bit of bad news. For the most part, it's going to be just overwhelmingly good news this coming year. For others of you, you know, for some of, like, for just a small few of you, okay, this is that good news that's attached to something. But again, it's not a deal breaker, okay? Again, it's not a deal breaker. Oh, the cards are flying out. I've got the two. Oh, Lord, I've got these cards at the top of the deck. I'm not going to take them because they didn't fall out, Scorpio. But, and Justice is under that. The Hermit is under that. What I'm being told here with the Hermit card is like, you put in the work and, you know, justice is coming in your life. Okay? Justice is coming. You know, I do also want to say this. Justice is coming. I do want to say this. For those of you who have struggled as to whether or not you are a bad person, I feel like you're becoming aware of the fact that you are not a bad person, but you know, there were lessons that needed to be learned. I think with everything that has happened this year, some of us, me included, have wondered, like, do I deserve this? Like, is this something I deserve because I'm a bad person? Is this happening to me because I'm a bad person? Now, that's not going to be everybody. That's relevant to me because I struggle with that. I often wonder, like, if everything that happens in my life happens because I'm a bad person. And then I have to stop and take a step back. And the reason why that happens to me is because I was gaslighted for so many years. Told that I was the problem and I was a bad person. And it was screamed at in my head every motherfucking day. So it's like, if you resonate with that, Scorpio, what I'm being told here is you are not a bad person. You are a good person. You are a beautiful person. Okay, you're not a perfect person. Nobody is. But with that being said, with that being said, justice is coming, okay? You're ending a cycle here, and as painful as it has been, you have really amazing things coming into your life, okay? Really, really amazing things, okay? Yeah, celebration here. That's the next card that just came out. And underneath that, the Two of Cups. Again, these cards keep fucking coming out. Excuse my language. I told you, Scorpio, I have a potty mouth. The Star is under that, the Knight of Wands. Okay, and the Sun again. We keep pulling, like, we keep pulling the same card. Look at this, Scorpio. Damn it. Okay, something big is coming. Something big. Something big. Big, 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 big. Big. And you've earned it. You need to know that you've earned it, though. Like, you need to know, like, you need to stop being in this I don't deserve it phase. Okay, you do deserve it, okay? News is coming. Celebration is coming. Okay? Oh, my back is killing me. Oh, hold on, Scorpio. Okay, I really wish I didn't have so many issues with my back, but I do. Ay, ay, ay. That's what having kids will do to your body. It's like there's good news here. There's celebration. I'm being told 2021 is going to be like a absolutely phenomenal year for you. Okay? Phenomenal. It's going to be a very, very, very beautiful year for you. You deserve it. I think that should even be an affirmation. 2021 is going to be my year, and I deserve it, because I think some people struggle, and I'm one of them, with feeling like you deserve good things. Okay? 45-55. That's obviously not everybody's story. Okay? Again, this is just a general reading, Scorpio. I'm going to put out the messages that I get. I'm a Scorpio, so I do resonate with some of them. If you don't resonate with it, then, you know. Hey, Scorpio, just a quick interruption. Please comment below and like the video. It helps circulate the video and it helps grow the channel, okay? Back to the reading. A private reading with me right now. It's 4 questions for $25. All of the information is in the description box below. How to pay, how to get a hold of me, okay? The Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles. You've planted some seeds in 2020, Scorpio. That shit is coming in 2021. You're going to harvest that shit in 2021. All right? Whatever it is that you have been manifesting, okay? But I'm picking up a second person here too. I'm picking up a second person here too. I feel like there's another person here that either you are dealing with or you want to deal with. And this person has spent the entire 2020 planting seeds. And I feel like 2021 is also going to be the year for them. It's going to be the year for both of you, okay? With the Death being underneath, okay? That's like, tells me new cycles are coming, new abundant cycles. Whatever it is that you've been manifesting in 2020, okay, it's coming, Scorpio. It's coming in 2021. Like early 2021. Like, I'm picking up the first couple months of 2021, okay? You're going to be in a completely different space. And it's because you chose to continue moving forward no matter how hard that shit was. Okay, my nail polish is coming off, but whatever. You chose to continue moving forward. This person that I'm picking up knows how hard this year has been for you. but they're grateful you went through it. They're grateful you did it, okay? They've been manifesting things with you in 2020 that are going to be out. It's going to be out in the open in 2021. The thing is I feel like your person, okay, has also had a lot going on for them as well in 2020, and you're going to hear about that when they come in. But it's also like they've kind of, been watching from a distance here, kind of like paying attention to what you're doing, what your choices are, okay? How you're developing. What I'm hearing is they're grateful. They're grateful. They're grateful. Because it's like, maybe for you, Scorpio, this year has been a year of lessons, like 75% lessons and burning off karma, and like 25% getting shit, manifesting 2021. But I feel like your person is like the other way around. I'm not saying they haven't had any lessons. I'm saying it's been like 75% getting prepared to come in and have this new start with you. And they've been doing things behind the scenes that you don't know about. And then there's like 25% lessons. Or 50-50. Do you get what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be, but what I'm feeling is there's been more preparation on their end than there has been on your end. This is something you may have thought was dead and gone. Yet it's not dead and gone. They've been preparing this whole time. It's for a Scorpio who's not expecting this, though, okay? It's for a Scorpio who's not expecting this. So the Six of Cups talks about like a second comeback around, or a third comeback around, or even a fourth. Like, your story, 51-51. You know your story better than I do, Scorpio, okay? But, so for some of you, it's like a second come back around. For some of you, it's like a third, fourth, fifth, you get it. But the Six of Cups talks about an emotional comeback around of somebody who is very special in your life. I feel like they have, do you see how this person is gifting this woman something here, flowers? Okay, I feel like this person has not only like so much they have to tell you, okay? But they also have like a gift for you. Another thing I get from this card sometimes is like somebody that you knew in the past, okay? Like it could be somebody you went to high school with, somebody you went to college with, somebody you worked with for a period of time, okay? Coming back in. Oh, I can feel the excitement. This person is excited, right? This person is really excited, all right? This person is really, really excited. I know I've already mentioned it, Scorpio, but if you're interested in a personal reading, I do have them on sale right now. 4 questions for $25. All the information is in the description box below. I give a lot of detailed information. It's 20 to 30 minutes of super, super detailed information. Channeled messages, okay? Time frames if I get them, okay? Super, super detailed, all right? with that being said, if you are interested, get a hold of me in the description box below. Can I get a card here for judgment? Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's what I like to see. That's my Cookie Monster voice, Scorpio. That's my Cookie Monster voice. Okay, so underneath judgment, this is you, Scorpio. This is all the hard work that you've put in on yourself. This is all the hard work that you have put in on yourself. This is, you know, a representation of your self-love. This is the representation of all those meditations that you did, all the healing that you did, all the startups you did with, you know, companies or entrepreneur stuff, or, you know, loans, or all the changes that you've gone through this year, okay? Again, it's just like the universe saying, like, you put in the work here, Scorpio. Nobody did that but you. Nobody did that but you. So first of all, pause this video right now and give yourself a hug and tell yourself that you love yourself, okay? Because that shit is fucking hard, all right? Like, give yourself some credit, all right? I like this reading. This is a good reading, you guys. Also, I feel like it's a card of easier days to come, Scorpio. I didn't say perfect. I said easier days to come. Because this person has eight pentacles here. The cards only go up to 10. Okay? 8 pentacles, that's abundance. All right? That's heading into your abundance. All right? Abundance of happiness, of money. Okay? You know? Can I have a card here for the Page of Swords? Oh, Lord. So many cards. So many cards. So many cards. Okay, oh, Lord. I got the Two of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Fool again. This is what, the third or fourth time these cards have come out. So that goes underneath the Page of Swords. So if you remember, Scorpio, if you rewind the video, which you don't have to because I'm going to remind you, the Page of Swords is all about news coming in, okay? These cards flew out together. There's news of a new beginning, okay? That's right underneath the Page of Swords. There's news of some soulmate situation going on here, okay? News of emotional fulfillment, news of abundance, okay? A lot of, the first couple months of the new year is going to be massively transformative for you. A whole new cycle of the slate has been wiped clean. Your karma has been wiped clean. Move forward. In a fashion of like pure heartedness and good intentions, okay? Can I have a card here for the Three of Cups? What is Scorpio celebrating here? Can I have a card here for the Three of Cups? What is Scorpio celebrating? What is Scorpio celebrating? Okay. What is Scorpio celebrating here? I don't feel like you're going to be alone. I don't feel like you're going to be alone. I've got, wait, no, I'm sorry. There's way too many cards that came out here. Do you want me to take all of them? Do you want me to take all of them out? Do you want me to take all of them? Okay, they want me to take the, okay. All right. They want me to take all of them, okay? So underneath celebration here, we've got the Tower. I don't feel like it's a bad tower, Scorpio. I feel like this is going to happen out of nowhere. And it's going to be like a complete fucking shock for you. I'm sorry. I'm saying the F word like crazy tonight. I don't normally say the F word that many times during my videos, do I? Do I, Scorpio? I don't think I do. I've got a real potty mouth today. So underneath the Three of Cups, it's like, you know, this, you're celebrating something out of nowhere here. It's like, it's almost like, you know, if it's like you're waiting for something, like, or waiting for somebody, it's like they come in out of nowhere. Or maybe if you guys live in the same town or something, it's like you run into each other at the grocery store or something, right? And it's like you guys have a conversation and then you decide to, you know, go on a date or have some sort of celebration here, okay? This is like out of nowhere. It could be somebody knocking on your door. It could be an email. Okay? But this is unexpected change. I don't feel like this is a bad Tower moment. I feel like 2020 has been just one big MFN Tower moment for Scorpio. I'm being told that that's over with, that this Tower moment is going to be a good one, and celebration is going to pursue whatever unknown situation is going to occur, okay? Judgment, Temperance, and Two of Wands. Underneath the Three of Cups. So I'm getting two things from this card. Number one, this person has been watching you, watching your decisions. This person has been possibly praying for you, meditating for you behind the scenes, okay? Another thing I pick up from this card is distance, okay? This person is going to have to travel to come in and see you. With Temperance and Judgment, it's like, and again, you know, take the messages how it resonates, Scorpio. It may not be for you. 01/01/11. But it's like, you know, prophecy here, you know, something that was meant to happen, divine timing, divine order, divine decisions, okay? Something that was meant to take place before you even came to Earth, all right? Divine order is what I'm hearing. And the thing about divine order is that there's nothing that precedes divine order. Divine order is always... How do I put this? Divine order, there's... Doesn't matter how much will you have, Scorpio, if divine order says no, or it says, you know, then it's no. It's like divine order trumps everything. It trumps willpower. It trumps wants, needs, whatever, okay? This is like something divine coming together. And I feel like they know that, okay? I feel like they know that. Can I have a card for the Seven of Pentacles here? Can I have a card here for the Seven of Pentacles? All right, I've got the King of Cups. I like this little fucker. There's not very often we pull the King. Scorpio. Oh my God, I'm so excited. There's not very many. The King of Cups, Scorpio. It's not very often we pull this motherfucker. I love pulling him in our readings. Hold on, hold on. Okay, my kids have a sleepover tonight and they're kind of loud. I had to close the door. Okay, look, I pulled the King and the Queen of Cups. This is a perfect match, okay? This is not the King of Cups and the Queen of Wands, or the King of Cups and the Queen of Swords. This is a perfect match, Scorpio. This is the King and the King and the Queen of Cups. So you could be dealing with a water sign, okay, or it could be somebody who has encompassed the water sign traits. Hey, shh, 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 shh. Please, please. Shh. Okay, this could be somebody who encompasses the water sign traits, which is like somebody who is intuitive or even psychic. maybe somebody who you have a psychic connection with, and maybe somebody that you are having conversations with in dreams. Some of you call it the 5D, some of you call it dreamland. Okay, it doesn't matter, like whatever, it doesn't matter what terminology you use, it's all the same thing. Okay, but this is somebody you could be communicating with already in like whatever you call it, the ether. October. I need you to stop, please, my love. Please. Okay, I feel like I'm picking up psychic connection from this. There's some sort of psychic connection between you two. God, I get so excited when I pull the King of Cups. Hold on, Scorpio, I dropped a card. All right, so, and then, you know, being that they're a perfect match, okay, that's soulmate material, twin flame material, if you believe in it, okay? But first of all, Scorpio, you came out in your own reading, okay, whether you're male or female, okay, whether you're the King of Cups or the Queen of Cups, you came out in your own reading in a big way. This is going to be a very, very big year for you, Scorpio. Another thing about the King and Queen of Cups, okay? If your person is not a water sign, it could be that they, you know, just encompass the water sign personality traits, which is like, you know, intuition, somebody who is in tune with their feelings, somebody who has no problem like discussing their feelings or like having conversations, okay, even tough conversations. Another thing I'm picking up is like a masculine who has accepted his, you know, the feminine parts of who he is, okay, which is like the emotional side, you know, the loving side, the romantic side, okay? I feel like this is somebody who repressed that a lot because okay, hold on, I gotta take care of this. Okay, so it's like, now I really hate being interrupted because I don't know where I left off. It's like I feel like they repressed their feminine side, which is like the emotional vulnerability. It's like the romantic side, you know, the being able to be in tune with their feelings and their emotions. And I feel like they repress that not only because of childhood stuff, but also quite possibly toxic relationships, okay? I feel like they gave their heart to somebody that hurt them more than once here. And so they repressed it for a long time. Okay, but the Star and the Ace of Swords, all right? Them coming in is going to balance out whatever you have going on in your life, Scorpio. But it's like not just, you know, balancing you out, it's going to balance them out too. Whatever it is that you guys bring together as a couple, you are balancing each other out. It's like if one person is like overly emotional, which usually tends to be like a water sign female trait. Water sign females are usually very, very, you know, overly emotional. And if you don't ground yourself constantly throughout the day, you can find yourself in emotionally compromising positions, or, you know, for me personally, venting on Facebook, okay? But it's like this person is a little bit more grounded, So it's like, what I'm meaning by you equal each other out, it's like this person brings a stability into the relationship that you need, Scorpio, but you bring in possibly like an optimism or an intelligence into it that they don't have. Do you get what I'm saying? There's like there's things that you're both missing, but it's like what you're missing, Scorpio, they have, and what they have, you're missing. And so it's like when you guys come together, there's going to be this equal give, loving, understanding. I'm hearing understanding. This person doesn't judge you, which is a really beautiful thing, okay? But you don't judge them either, Scorpio, okay? Can I have a card here for the Six of Cups? Can I have a card here for the Six of Cups? 3 cards came out here. The Five of Wands, the Magician, and the Page of Swords. Didn't the Page of Swords come out? It did, on the top. This person is coming in to work on it with you, and they're serious about it, okay? They've been manifesting this new beginning for you for a while. Not only have they been manifesting this new beginning, but they have been manifesting certain things to take place before they come in that you don't know about yet, okay? So it's like, tell me more about the Magician card, Spirit. I gotta turn this down. I'll be right back. Okay, 1-11-11. This person may understand a certain level of magic or law of attraction. 1-11-44. And I feel like they're using it to bring a certain stability into their life before they come and see you, okay? And then I've got the Page of Swords here. And on the bottom of the deck, I also have the Page of Cups and the Queen of Wands here. Before I get into that, Scorpio, I just want to let you know that I will have an extended to this on Patreon. It is $5 for all of the extendeds. Right now, I believe I have 4 up there. After tonight, I'll have 5. The reason why is because I just started my Patreon like a week and a half ago. So I mean, I only have 5 on there, but every time I do a Scorpio reading, I will do an extended. We will get all into Crosswatcher's business. What is Crosswatcher's next move? Channeled messages as to how they feel about you. Okay, it's usually about another 30 minutes of highly detailed information when it comes to your person, how they're feeling about their next move, mutual feelings you have for one another. I mean, we get all up in Crosswatcher's business. It is $5. You get access to all of the extended, Scorpio. Unlike some of these other readers where it's like, you know, you pay $8 every single time you want to watch an extended. This is not how we're doing it here. Okay, it's $5. You get access to all of the extendeds. And Scorpio, you don't want to miss that because we get into the nitty freaking gritty. Nitty gritty, all right? Like all about your person. Okay, so the Page of Swords, the Page of Cups, the Queen of Wands. First of all, that's passion. I feel like you both have a lot of passion for each other. I feel like there's pent-up passion between the both of you, okay? What's the other message about this Queen of Wands, Spirit? I'm just hearing get ready. Whatever that means to you, Scorpio, maybe you need to shave your legs, okay? Or your coochie, I don't know. Get ready, all right? That's obviously not a message for everybody because everybody's on different timelines here, okay? Page of Cups. It's an emotional conversation that is about to be had, okay? Whether that's text message, whether that's in person, whether that's text message, whether that's in person, whether that's via email. I do feel like it's going to be a long conversation. So it's like, if it is a text message, this is like one of those text messages that it's like ding, 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 ding. And you look at your phone, you've got like 20 messages there, you know, because this person is getting it all out, okay? If this is somebody coming to your house, this is like a several-hour conversation that you guys are going to have. And then again with the Page of Swords. So I feel like it's going to be, you know, an emotional, oh, my back, an emotional, fulfilling message, but it's also going to be like there's some truths here that they have to tell you that you're not going to like, but again, it's not a deal breaker here. It's not a deal breaker. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take this over to Patreon now, Scorpio. The information is in the description box below, the link to the Patreon. Again, it's $5 a month. Okay, and you get access to all the extendeds, and we get, I mean, we really get detailed into Crosswatcher's business. If anybody who is watching this has access to my extended, please do leave a review below so people can get an idea of what they're getting. Also, I did upload an extended like a week or a week and a half ago. It specifically says Scorpio extended free for today only. And that gives you an example of like what kind of information we get in the extendeds, okay? So if we leave here, Scorpio, I love you all, okay? Remember affirmations, all right? 11707, that's money for somebody. Remember affirmations, okay? Remember to be kind to yourself. Remember to be grateful and, you know, keep moving forward, all right? Keep moving forward. So I love you guys. God bless you, and namaste.